Hello and welcome to the challenge question for day 6 of the Year 6 Daily Maths Challenge. When a positive integer n is fed into a machine, the output is a number calculated according to the rule shown below. So we put a number n into our machine. If n is even, then all we've got to do is divide n by 2. But if n is odd, we do something different. We have to calculate 3n plus 1. So just as an example, if n is equal to 7, if we put that into the machine, then 7 is odd, so we would have to do 3n plus 1. 3 times 7 is 21, plus 1 is 22. Okay, then if the output is repeatedly inserted into the machine 3 more times, the final output is 17. Okay, so the reason for that, well, if we start with 22, we put it into the machine the first time. 22 is even, so I'm going to halve it, n over 2. 22 divided by 2 is 11. Then putting 11 back into my machine, that's the second time of using the machine again. 11 is odd, so I've got to use the function for when n is odd. 3n plus 1, that will be 33 plus 1, so 34. Okay, then if I put 34 back into my machine for the last time, then because 34 is even, I'm going to have to halve 34, which gives me a final output of 17. Okay, the question then says, when the same process is applied 6 times to n equals 38, what is the final output? Okay, well, let's just go through all 6 kind of uses of the machine and work out eventually what we get at the very end. So if I start with 38, I use my machine for the first time. Okay, if I put 38 into my machine, well, 38, of course, is even, so I've just got to halve it. If n is even, we calculate n over 2. 38 over 2 is 19. Okay, then I can put 19 straight back into my machine for the second time. This time 19 is odd, so I'm going to have to calculate 3 times 19 plus 1. Okay, well, 3 times 19, that's just 57, plus 1 is 58. And then I'm going to put 58 into my machine. That's the third use of my machine. Because 58 is even, I've just got to calculate 58 divided by 2. And that will give me 29. Then I'm going to put the 29 back into my machine. This is the fourth time of using the machine. We're just over halfway. Okay, because 29 is odd, I'm then going to have to do 3 times 29 plus 1. Okay, well, 3 times 29, that's just 87. 87 plus 1 is 88. Put in 88 into my machine. This is the 5th time of putting our answer back into the machine. 88 is an even number, so I'm going to have to halve it. I will get 44 as my output. Then putting that 44 into the machine for the last time, the 6th use of our machine in a row. 44 is an even number, so I've got to divide it by 2, and I get a final output of 22. And that is our final answer.